when you're ready.
I would like to start to say I'm in such gratitude for this moment. This game was sold out. We knew it was going to be sold out for a while. But just to see our student body show up tonight, we had the most student body that we've ever had in the history of the program. I think over 700 tickets, 1,000 requests out. So that just shows the amount of love and support that we have in this community and for this university. So I'm so grateful for the support and all the fans that always show up for us, but especially tonight against such a great team like Connecticut. I'm so super proud of this group. I knew Leah too. I will start with her. I knew she was going to be the X factor today. She was amazing. Had a double-double. Her steals, her poise, her ability, her physicality, her athleticism. I thought she really kind of just really led us in the first half, and it was just fantastic to see her on this stage. She's built for these moments, so I'm just happy that the world saw what we know. And then Hannah, I mean, fantastic. Played almost every minute on the floor, diving for loose balls, almost a 30-piece. She plays with her heart. And then the first half, I thought her threes were major. It got the crowd in the game. It really gave us so much momentum. But not just her threes, it's the level of the way that she scores, because it really just ignites us. So really proud of these two and the entire team. I will say, Sony, the unsung hero, did a fantastic job. Paige is an amazing player. She ended up having a great night with 25 points. But I thought just the physicality that Sony stepped up with, knowing that that was a huge assignment. Every play, she was just working so hard defensively. Cass came in and gave her, another great look on, bringing size to Paige. So collectively, the entire team, Kate Koval made big plays, make big baskets down the stretch, and Olivia Miles towards the end rolled her ankle in the first half, but came back really strong, and we went to her for a couple possessions that really extended the lead. So this is a major win for us. Obviously, it's just one win, but I'm really grateful for this group and really proud of our effort and the way that we showed up today with such toughness and discipline.
Coach, what did it say about Olivia to, like you say, roll the ankle, comes back, makes those plays in the fourth quarter? But really, it was every single quarter, even despite the injury, she was doing something for y'all.
Fantastic, 6 for 9, 16 points. Again, playing with the tweaked ankle, thought her leadership, her ability to run the point and all that good stuff, I thought it was fantastic. And when she came back in, she had fresh legs, and we just went right at her, went at them with that high ball screen, and they really couldn't guard it. So really proud of her. I think she's still, only, I don't know how many, 9, 10 games in. I feel like she still has so much that she's going to show with her strength and her ability and what she can do. So she had a fantastic game.
Hannah, a lot of big threes tonight, but how big was the one at the end of the third quarter where UConn cuts it to one? You need something, need some momentum, and you make that three.
I think it was pretty big, especially going at the end of the quarter, because they had their run and they were going on their run, so it was good to kind of ice that run going into the fourth quarter, which is really big for us.
Hannah, you wear your emotions on your sleeve every second of every game. How much do you feel like that helps you and your teammates from a momentum, energy standpoint?
Yeah, I know I'm that energy piece for my team, so I try and bring it not only for every game, but for every practice. Like, what you guys see in the games is kind of what I'm bringing for practice. So I know my team needs that, and I know they feed off of that. So I'm trying to be consistent and bringing that energy always.
Jackson.
Coach, this win tonight and the overtime win a week ago against Texas, what have these past 7 days really shown you about this team?
I think it's shown them what type of team we can be and capable of being. I always talk about them being elite all the time, and they understand what that looks like, feels like, going against in a stretch that we just went through, such a tough stretch with Texas, with UConn, going to the Cayman Islands. Like, we knew this was going to be a tough stretch. So we've learned a lot in this last several weeks, but I'm hoping that they took the lesson was when we play with heart, we play with discipline, we play focus. We can be just as elite as everybody else in the country. So I learned a lot from this group, and I'm just really proud of, again, their toughness and their resilience because, we had a tough stretch. We came back and we got back to work. They didn't hang their heads. They just realized, okay, everybody has to do a little bit more, and they were focused and ready and prepared. And so I'm really happy with the grit and how we responded.
And then Leah, too, coming to Notre Dame, playing in a game like this, producing in a big game, what's it kind of mean to have that kind of performance on this stage and like this?
It's surreal, honestly. It's very special. I guess I wasn't really aware of how big the rivalry was until I'm seeing, videos of it, and I'm hearing Coach Ivy talk about it, and I'm like, yo, this is real. And so I'm so grateful to be a part of this and just having my team have my back, and I'm having my team's back, and we going out and showing the world what we're capable of.
Did you see some things that you could do offensively? Because it looked like you were a little more aggressive today. Particularly from the perimeter.
Yeah, no, like Coach Ivy said, just being an X factor. I felt like I was a little hesitant in other games and just being attacking, open up the floor. We talk about playing inside out and knowing that when I set screens, they're going to switch and just being able to attack and put pressure on their defense. That's what that was the mindset that I had coming in.
Lita, you haven't been in many moments like this. So what was it about this moment that you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna go out and get a double against one of the biggest rivalry games that this program has.
I mean, when I come out, I want to compete, whether it's getting a double, whether it's getting 10 rebounds or whatever. I want to compete and be successful. I want my team to be successful. And today it was getting a double and being aggressive on offense. Tomorrow can look a little different. But, I say all that to say I'm just going out there to compete. So I want to be a great teammate. I want to communicate on defense, and so just doing all those little things helped me get to that double, and so that's what the mindset was coming in the game.
You had many one-handed rebounds.
Neil, when you schedule this and you schedule 5 or 3 top 5 opponents, I mean, when you're looking at the schedule, do you think, you know what, maybe we can get each one of these and before Christmas get 3 top 5 wins?
I mean, for sure, I think we're always trying to challenge ourselves, and we're one game at a time. This group knows I'm focused on one game at a time, and when we play like that, like she mentioned, like when we're focusing with that mindset, playing at a high elite level. I feel like we can be successful with anybody in the country, and I'm always challenging this group early so we can see where we're at, and I'm happy with where we're at right now.
Hannah, you've had just the last 2 years, 2 unbelievable games against UConn. Last year in Stories and then here in your home court. I mean, what do you feel like has allowed you to step up in the biggest moments against, the biggest rival that this program has had?
First and foremost, it's a gift given by God, and that's all I can kind of say about my performance wise. It's nothing really so much that I do, but the Lord has blessed me with such a talent, and I just go out and have fun. Also, my teammates open the game up so much for me, so they make everything so easy. When Olivia's driving and they're all collapsing on her and she's able to kick it out, or I'm able to go back door, like things like that, it just opens the game up so much for me because of how much pressure and how much attention my teammates draw.
And then, Coach, is this the sort of player you always envisioned, Hannah becoming and being? I know she still has her whole career ahead of her, but just given what she's been able to do against these top 5 teams, and is this just when you first recruited her, the kind of player you saw her becoming?
Yeah, I mean, I knew that she was going to be a special player. She always played with a chip on her shoulder. She always wears her heart on her sleeve, like you mentioned, having that passion and that energy and the love and joy of the game. I was shocked last year she did it so fast. She was in the fire last year, so I knew right away. I honestly knew in the summertime when we went to foreign tour, like she's a big player, big stage player. She's different in such a unique way, the way that she plays, and she's just stepped in and she's just growing and blossoming. And again, she's one of the best in the country. But I knew that recruiting her, and then when she stepped on the stage, it was like, yeah, she solidified that right when she stepped on this campus.
Coach, what does it mean to have the former players in the stands today that rooting you all on, and they kind of wear their emotions on their sleeves too? They've been in these big moments. So what did it mean to see them out there as you guys were competing?
It means everything. I'm really close with our former players, having the ability to recruit them, being their assistant coach, and now, Sky's coming back to practice. I talk to Sky after every game. We talk all the time. Same with Enrique. A lot of them are usually overseas, so the fact that they can come here, support, they're prime examples of where they're trying to get to the next level. The history of our program, it means a lot. And so when they come back and they support us, that's what makes Notre Dame so special, because all the alums come back to support them. They literally, and they know that they're part of family. We talk about 4 for forever at Notre Dame, so they know they're still part of this. But the fact that they come back, they are mentoring them and they're in practice and being here in person means a lot.
And then Leah too, Hannah, seeing those former players, that ignites you all. When you're out there on the play, you're making big plays, you can kind of chit-chat back and forth with them, and they rooting you on too.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially me. I saw Enrique the other day, and, she hit that big shot against UConn too. So it's like, especially at the end of the third quarter when I hit that shot, it was like looking over like, yo, we in it too. So, kind of looking over and kind of seeing them kind of cheer for us. It's just something so special about them because they're some of the greats that have come through this program.
Yeah,
Right.
I was just gonna say, yeah, like much like she said, it's amazing just seeing them court side cheering us on. And when I look back and I'm looking at like the videos or whatever, they're so in tune with it, and so it's so special. Yeah.
All right, last question, Kylie Watson.
Hey guys.
Oh gosh,
Oh
Kylie.
my gosh.
Don't ask me,
Who
Kylie.
brought her in
Yes,
here?
Nice to see you guys. Kylie Watson, Notre Dame Women's Basketball Insider. So I actually have a question for all of you, but I'll start off with Hannah Hidalgo. Hi, Hannah.
Hi.
Don't look so excited. Thanks. So I've noticed that sometimes on the court you seem to like bark or yell or flex around.
I just don't do that.
Sometimes I was just curious if that was like an alter ego you had, or if you're just like crazy, kind of like that. So.
Okay. Well, first of all, I don't bark on the court actually at all. But you know that's a great question honestly, because I was just thinking about kind of looking back and seeing myself and seeing like this like dog and like this different kind of person on the court, and it's like so different compared to off the court, because I just like to smile and type have fun. So I wouldn't say it's an alter ego. I don't know what it is, but I wouldn't call it that.
Yeah, it's
But-
frightening sometimes. But it's nice. It's definitely exciting to watch. So, also big fan. I would love to follow up.
Please, next question.
Okay, next is Leadership King. First of all, your bucket. Thanks for sharing your greatness with the world. So this is kind of the basketball questions. I'm gonna ask more of the fashion, which I'm pretty sure tonight they showed on the game. Your teammates, they all dress up, right, for the games. I'm just curious whose outfit was your favorite tonight specifically, and there is a correct answer.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, of course, it was Kylie Watson.
Thank
No,
you. Or I'll let her know.
it was everybody comes out stepping. I mean, I like Coach's outfit. I didn't
Thanks,
that
thank
all
you,
all
appreciate it.
green. No, it's wonderful. Yeah,
I didn't put Coach Ivy in there because she kind of always.
Yeah.
yeah. But I liked everybody's
all of us,
outfit.
so,
Yeah.
But I appreciate that. I'll be sure to let Kylie know.
Yep. Let her know.
And then the last question is for Coach Ivy. So it's kind of doesn't really have to do anything with the game, but it does have to do with your point guard, Hannah Hidalgo here.
Okay.
So as we all know, you're a phenomenal point guard yourself. I was just curious if you two were to play one-on-one in your primes, who would walk out
Prime?
with the dub?
In my prime. Wait, who would get the dub? Me.
You think so?
You wanna go right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So with the heel, I got a pair of shoes for you.
Of course I'm gonna say me. I'm confident, just like you.
I'm glad. Just to let you guys know, I would be all over Coach Ivy. She would not
In
get
practice
no
tomorrow.
bucket.
I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
Thanks.
Thank you so much,
We
Kylie
appreciate
Watson.
you.
Thank
Of
you.
course. Thanks, guys. Maybe one day you guys could.
Let's do that.
We'll duke it
Let's
out.
do that.
We'll duke it out.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I would.
You'll be good.
Thanks,
Okay,
everyone.
94.